Hey money masterminds! Welcome back to the channel that doesn't just talk about building wealth, we live it. Today we're diving headfirst into a hot debate that's got investors everywhere on edge. In 2025, what's truly safer? The timeless glitter of gold or the lightning-fast surge of crypto? We'll uncover shocking trends, hidden pitfalls, and the real winners nobody's telling you about. So stick around, because what you learn today could literally change how you protect your cash. And hey, if you crave insider money moves, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Tap the bell so you're always first to know. And hit that like if your wallet's ready for smarter days ahead. Plus, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Are you riding the crypto wave or stacking that classic gold? Let's stir up this debate together. 10. Gold's ancient spell never fades. Picture bustling markets thousands of years ago, merchants balancing tiny scales under canvas awnings, measuring gold dust against sacks of grain. Kings packed their treasuries with heavy coins, not just to flaunt power, but to prepare for the day armies might crash their gates. When empires fell, it was often gold the fleeing nobles clutched as they vanished into the night. Even today in 2025, deep below the concrete jungles of New York and Shanghai, silent vaults cradle stacks of bullion. No passwords, no servers, just elemental permanence. Gold doesn't care about interest rates or quarterly forecasts. It's immune to data leaks and hacking scandals. Its allure rests on something simpler: the primal knowledge that this weight in your palm could secure a future when nothing else will. In a world rushing toward digital everything, that cold, stubborn glint still soothes human fears the way it did for Roman senators and medieval merchants. 9. Bitcoin, a child of crisis, a promise of defiance. It was 2009. Global markets lay in ruins, trust in banks shredded. Out of cyberspace came a cryptic white paper by someone named Satoshi Nakamoto. Bitcoin was more than new money. It was a declaration of independence. No central bank could inflate it. No government could seize it by fiat. A currency built on transparent code and decentralized consensus. It sounded outrageous, but also dangerously reasonable after watching Wall Street nearly burn the world down. By 2025, Bitcoin is woven into mainstream portfolios, debated by senators, stashed by small businesses in countries racked by inflation. It's not just for techies anymore. Its very design, a hard cap of 21 million, stands like a middle finger to runaway money printing. Bitcoin didn't crawl from the ground like gold. It was mined from electricity, from human frustration, from a longing to trust math over men in suits. And that makes it either the smartest safeguard humanity's built or the greatest collective risk it's ever dared. 8. Inflation, the quiet thief that tests both legends. Walk into a store in 2025 and the checkout total hits harder than any economist's report. Milk, rent, electricity, it all inches up month after month. Inflation isn't abstract anymore. It's a hungry tide swallowing middle-class paychecks. Gold's reputation was forged in exactly these fires. Through wars and hyperinflations, its price often soared as paper currencies withered. In the 1970s, gold went from $35 to over $800 an ounce as stagflation strangled economies. Bitcoin was practically invented to answer this. When central banks crank their presses, Bitcoin's algorithm stays unmoved, no more than 21 million ever. During COVID-era stimulus, both gold and Bitcoin surged. Yet crypto's use shows Bitcoin can still tumble 50% in the season, unsettling those hoping for calm preservation. It might be the perfect answer to inflation, or just another dream that volatility makes brutal. Each grocery bill in 2025 is a quiet referendum on whether either asset can truly keep families whole. 7. Psychology, not spreadsheets, drives the real battle. Gold reassures with its sheer tangibility. Hold a coin, feel its cold bite, it grounds you. For centuries, it soothed the rich and the desperate alike, a silent promise you could flee with it if needed. Crypto plays an entirely different tune. It's digital adrenaline. Markets alive 24/7, each tick a dopamine hit. In 2025, people still refresh price apps at midnight, pulses spiking at sudden surges. Gold buyers sleep through storms, content in slow, sturdy gains. Crypto buyers chase dizzying highs, eyes glittering with dreams of retiring in their 30s. But that same thrill comes paired with fear. Few other investments can erase half your net worth overnight. The choice says less about market data than personal wiring, whether your security comes from ancient weight or futuristic risk. 6. Governments hover like silent predators, rewriting safety by decree. Even the most ruthless regimes respect gold. Tyrants have stockpiled it, fled with it, bribed borders using it. It crosses frontiers tucked into belts and jacket linings, oblivious to national flags. Bitcoin, on the other hand, dares to bypass the entire concept of government oversight. That's why in 2025, regulatory landscapes are fractured. Some nations welcome crypto innovation, hoping for tax gold rushes. Others crack down with draconian laws, scared stiff of losing monetary control. A single new decree can throttle exchanges, demand invasive reporting, even outlaw local crypto transactions. Your Bitcoin might be mathematically secure, yet practically stranded if cashing out means navigating hostile laws. Gold lounges in safes or under floorboards, untouchable by sudden internet bans. Crypto dances defiantly, forever just one piece of legislation from profound change. 5. Access and liquidity expose who truly feels secure. Try buying $100,000 of gold. Expect paperwork, delivery logistics, insurance, and a vault. It's old money's playground. Crypto shattered that. In 2025, a teen in Lagos or Caracas can own $10 in Bitcoin as easily as a billionaire. A Ukrainian refugee might cross borders with their family's savings on a tiny hardware wallet, untouchable by soldiers or customs agents. This borderless power democratizes wealth storage, but it also lays traps. Hacks, phishing attacks, and shady DeFi schemes can erase everything with a single wrong click. Meanwhile, gold is clunky, old, but brutally direct. Sell a coin, get cash. Crypto's beauty is speed. Its flaw is equally rapid disappearance. Each asset safety story is written in the trade-off between old-world friction and new-world fragility. 4. Market swings redraw what safe even means. Gold ambles through years. A 5% weekly move is big news. Bitcoin can crash 20% by lunchtime. Ethereum might double in weeks or hemorrhage half its value on a bug rumor. In 2025, investors often blend the two: gold to steady the ship, crypto to chase life-altering leaps. It's not purely logical. It's a bet on human emotions. Safety becomes subjective. For some, it means locking value where it barely moves. For others, it means gambling volatility will eventually land on fortune. 3. Culture shapes security as much as economics. Open TikTok or YouTube, and you'll find influencers boasting crypto gains, mocking gold as dusty relic. Young investors see Bitcoin as the future, a shot at early retirement their parents never had. Meanwhile, quiet family offices and older savers still buy bullion, scared by past crashes, whispering that digital doesn't always mean durable. To them, gold's silence is wiser than code's flash. Safety isn't purely generational, it's personal. But in 2025, it's obvious different ages view the same risks through wildly different lenses. 2. The future stays defiantly unknowable. New pandemics lurk, energy shocks loom. Cyber attacks remind us that even the most decentralized systems still rely on vulnerable infrastructure. Maybe Bitcoin matures into the reserve asset of tomorrow. Maybe regulations throttle it until it's just a niche tool. Perhaps gold rockets if debt-fueled currencies collapse, or drifts if global calm somehow holds. The most honest investors in 2025 admit neither gold nor crypto offers guarantees. Both are hedges, attempts to carve certainty out of an inherently chaotic world. 1. Ultimately, safety is heartbreakingly personal. Ask two neighbors where they'd stashed their last $20,000. One opens a safe to show gold coins, trusting timeless metal. The other taps a phone, confident a seed phrase they've memorized could outlast any government. Neither is wrong. Each carries private fears: inflation, regulation, thieves, technical failures. Each picks the future they can sleep with. And in that choice, made in living rooms and whispered across kitchen tables, humanity still grapples with the same ancient hope that tomorrow, somehow, can be protected. All right, legends, that's the real lowdown on gold as crypto in 2025. Remember, your wealth deserves a strategy sharper than any market swing. If you're walking away with fresh insights or just a ton more curiosity, pound that like button, make sure you're subscribed, and ring the bell so you never miss out on our next wealth-building deep dive. And I seriously want your take. Drop your hot pick in the comments. Is gold still your fortress, or is crypto your rocket ship? Thanks for watching, stay hungry, stay wise, and I'll see you in the next one where we keep cracking the code to your financial freedom.